Hi guys, Joseph the World here, and today, yet again, we're talking about another disgusting nonce. This on screen right now is Sam Collier, I believe that's how you say his name, and Sam has a history of being very predatory towards minors and being an alleged woman beater, which we'll talk about in this video. Now, this first bit of information, I'm not sure if this is the correct timing, but in 2018, on Christmas or around Christmas time, he got arrested for allegedly attacking and battering his current girlfriend at the time, which is then he groomed a what he thought to be a 14-year-old girl and then tried to meet up with her to have disgusting acts with her. Luckily, it wasn't actually a 14-year-old girl, it was a decoy or a fake account by a predator hunting group who confronted him with the history of him apparently being a woman abuser and obviously tried to meet up with this 14-year-old for intercourse. In the video, he says he wouldn't. He said he admits that the messages were a bit real and he was there to meet the 14-year-old, but he said he wouldn't actually have that with her because he has a girlfriend who, obviously, that is the same girlfriend who he apparently abused earlier that year. In the description of this video, a link will be left to the first non-sting and the second non-sting, which will be talked about later in this video. The second incident of him being confronted by the same predator hunting group, but it wasn't actually for him being a nonce this time. Well, he is a nonce, but it wasn't actually for trying to meet up with a child this time. This time it was for threatening to R-word a woman who is believed to still be his girlfriend at the time, and he threatened to hurt her family member. He threatened to do very disgusting acts of violence upon her as well, which I can't really go into lists because I don't want this video getting taken down. Again, a link in description will be left for that second sting or confrontation about Sam. Also, when he did try to meet up with the 14-year-old in the first sting I talked about a minute ago, I'm not sure if anything was actually done. I'm sure he probably got arrested, but I'm not sure if he got any kind of consequence other than that. And the next bit of information I share with you is probably the worst thing he's ever done. The last incident of him being a nonce was when it involved a 15-year-old girl who Sam befriended on Facebook. He led the girl into thinking that they were in a relationship and engaged in a sexual chat with, disgusting, and he asked and suggested that they meet and asked for photos. I don't know if any photos were actually shared, but they did eventually meet up, and then around 4 weeks later, the girl was reported missing by her mother. The following day, luckily, she was found, but she was found with him. So I have no idea if they actually did anything. Hopefully not, because that woman or that girl could have been so scared that this fully grown man met up with her. Finally, he was arrested properly, and he was actually sentenced to jail for 13 years. And I'm sure he probably got a SHPO order, and he was probably put on the sex offenders register for however many years. But at least he was in jail for 13 years, unless somehow we got out early for good behaviour or something like that. I don't really know how the bloody thing works anymore, to be honest. But yeah, that's all the information I have to share with you. That is the history and what happened to Sam Collier, one of the most disgusting individuals I've ever looked into, an alleged woman beater, but he confirmed that he at least threatened to do stuff to that woman when he got confronted the second time by the same predator hunting group. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if the first accusation was real. And I'll be honest, I do think it was real. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully, he's still in prison and he never does this again and he never gets out. I know that's been Joseph the World. Make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.